Hello, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. And today's video is going to be a little mini reading vlog, read with me type of situation for Mooncakes by Suzanne Walker and Wendy Shu, who is the illustrator. This is a graphic novel that I actually don't know too much about, besides that it's supposed to be like super cute, super sweet, super cozy with some queer and disability rep. Based on the cover, I can already tell that I am probably going to love and adore the art style and probably the characters, and especially those cats. This is a graphic novel that I've been meaning to haul for a really long time now, but I didn't until very recently, like a couple of days before filming this, because there was a period of time where I felt like I had a lot of graphic novels on my physical TBR, but that is not the case anymore. It's actually pretty much just this one. I will have a link to the content warnings for this book linked down below in the description, and let's go ahead and dive into it, and I will see you when I have an update. Also, I'm going to be swinging a lot in this. Like a lot. Okay, hi, just finished chapter 1. My heart just feels very warm and content, which I love, and then the characters are also really cute. There's a really nice, like, fantasy fall aesthetic going on, which does kind of make me wish that I waited until the fall to read this, but no, I'm definitely good with reading this now. Also, the cats are super cute and I am very, very excited to continue on with this. It took everything that I had to wait a little bit longer to do another update and not just start like yelling about magical creatures. They're all amazing, and that might be an understatement because their general like character designs combined with the art style just makes them all like some of my favorite things that I've ever laid my eyes on. The Nanas, also great, love seeing them. This book also has a really cute humor to it as well. I've been smiling a lot. The one thing that I will say is that I do wish the romance was a little bit more of a slow burn. Like, don't get me wrong, I ship them, but I just wish that we spent more time in the getting together phase of things. Something else I forgot to mention last time when I was talking about the aesthetic, it's just how bookish it is. And I love everything that's going on with that, especially since they're like incorporating some real life covers. So those have definitely been fun to spot and pick out while reading. So yeah, things are going really well so far. I have about half of this left and I'm going to get back to it. Okay, so I just finished Mooncakes and now it is spoiler-free review time, but first I should probably actually tell you what this book is about because I have not done that yet. Mooncakes follows Nova, who is a witch who works at her grandmother's bookstore and also investigates the supernatural. One of her investigations leads her into the woods where she unexpectedly comes across her childhood crush Tam, who also happens to be a werewolf and is battling a horse demon. Left with little options and also being pursued by dark forces, they turn to Nova for help. I want to start with the characters because they're all super adorable and super lovely. They're just people that you want good things to happen to. I also loved all of their magical elements, and anytime anyone was interacting with magic, talking about magic, or actively doing magic. There are also some really amazing relationships in here, from Nova's grandmothers to the romance to the found family and family relationships, and also the friendships. They all made me smile and they were all just super, super sweet. I know I said earlier that I wish the romance was more of a slow burn, and I still kind of do, but at the same time it was so joyful and lovely that I don't really mind, and they have some really amazing panels and scenes together. I also really want to talk about the setting because it was super cozy and the magical elements were so beautiful and magical. And that is especially the case for any and all magic creatures. They were just such an absolute joy to view on the page. And also the cats, of course. And that brings me to the art and the character designs, because they were all top tier for me. And they're definitely a huge part of the reason why I enjoyed reading this book so much. This just has a really amazing aesthetic overall that is perfect for the fall, but also just anytime you want like a cozy, bookish, witchy fantasy. As for the story itself, the characters do have some character growth stuff going on where they're just trying to figure things out. For the most part, I did really love the magic in this book, but I do think that I would have liked a little bit of a deeper explanation into their magic system. And then there is more that I would have liked to see from the world, but that is also just me kind of being greedy, because I think this world is amazing and has a lot of potential. And so do these characters, by the way. Like, I would read a ton of volumes if this turned into a series. But there were quite a few instances when it comes to the magic system where I was like, but how? Especially when that combines with the actual character growth storyline on Tam's part. I mentioned this earlier, but there was also a focus on family and found family that I thought was really interesting and done super well. I've said this a lot on my channel, but I absolutely adore stories with found family. It is one of, if not my favorite thing to read. The story also had a lot of humor that was pretty cute. It made me smile a lot. I don't think every single joke landed with me the way that it was supposed to, but it was all enjoyable. And that's something that I would say for this book as a whole. It was very, very enjoyable and interesting, even if I do wish things went a little bit deeper at times. And before I give my rating, I do just want to quickly once again shout out the representation in this book. There are a handful of lovely queer identities throughout this book. Nova is also hard of hearing, and both of our main characters are Chinese American. Overall, Mooncakes was a very charming and relaxing read. It basically gave me exactly what I thought that it was going to be. It's definitely one of my favorite graphic novels that I've read, and I'm going to give it 4.75 out of 5 stars. And I will definitely probably be seeing this book again in the fall. Okay, so that is all that I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and answer the question that'll be around here if you want to do that. And